I was shocked when, at the booze gathering, an associate of mine played a clip exposing my unfaithful spouse. The backyard buzzed with laughter, the smoky aroma of grilled meat blending with beer and sweat. The conversation flowed effortlessly, jokes, stories, the usual banter about work, relationships, and past missteps. It was a kind of night I had always relished. Uncomplicated, easy, predictable, until the video. Ryan nudged me, shoving his phone in my face with a grin. "Dude, check this out." He chuckled like he was about to show me some dumb prank. Then I heard it. A moan, familiar, intimate. My fingers tensed around my beer bottle as my mind tried to catch up. The screen filled my vision, displaying a dimly lit hotel room, tangled bodies moving together. At first, denial kept me frozen, but then I saw her. My wife, the way she moved, the little sounds she made, things I thought were mine alone to know. And she wasn't with just one man. There were two. A cold wave washed over me, draining the blood from my face. My heartbeat thundered in my ears, drowning out the party around me. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was some trick of the light, some bad quality recording. Then I saw her smile. That smile, the same one she used to give me. A date flashed on the screen. Last week. A week ago when she had said she was out with the girls. A week ago when I had kissed her goodbye, believing I had a loyal wife waiting for me at home. Nausea twisted my stomach, disgust clawing at my throat. Ryan was still smirking, oblivious to the bomb he had just dropped on my world. "She's wild, huh?" he laughed, sipping his beer. "They said she's married, but she..." Before he could finish, my hands were around his throat. I barely realized I had moved. His back slammed against a wooden fence, the impact rattling through my arms. His beer slipped from his grip, shattering against the ground. The party noise faded, all eyes turning toward us, but I didn't hear any of it. Just my own voice, low and dangerously steady. "You have 10 seconds, bastard." I hissed, my grip tightening. "Tell me everything, or I swear I'll turn you into dust." The cocky expression vanished from Ryan's face, replaced by pure panic. He clawed at my wrist, his voice cracking. "Well, man, chill. I didn't know she was your wife." 9. She was just some married chick. "Jeff sent the video to the group chat," he said. 8. My voice remained ice cold. "Where?" "A hotel. I don't know which one." 7. Ryan's eyes darted around, desperate for help. No one stepped in. "Smart. Somewhere downtown. I think they meet there often." 6. I stared into his terrified eyes, my voice dropping to a whisper. "She's been doing this for a while, hasn't she?" He hesitated. That hesitation was answer enough. This wasn't a one-time mistake. This wasn't some drunken lapse in judgment. This was routine. Something inside me broke. I let go. Ryan collapsed against the fence, gasping, rubbing his neck like he had just escaped death itself. Maybe he had. I turned away, my hands trembling, not with fear but with raw, focused rage. Beating him to a pulp would be too easy, too merciful. I wanted her to suffer. I wanted her to feel every ounce of betrayal, every fragment of humiliation, every bit of agony that now coursed through me. She thought she had gotten away with it. She thought she was safe. She had no idea what was coming. I left the party without a word. No goodbyes, no explanations. Just grabbed my keys and walked out, adrenaline pumping through my veins. The night air was cool against my burning skin, but it did nothing to calm the storm inside me. The video replayed in my mind. Every frame burned into my memory. Every movement, every sound, every second of her enjoying herself. Not drunk, not reluctant, not regretting it. She had wanted it, chosen it. Fine. Now it was my turn. I slid into my car, gripping the steering wheel so tightly my knuckles turned white. Revenge had to be precise. Public, irreversible. But first, I needed proof. Ryan had mentioned a hotel downtown. That was a start. I didn't need him anymore. He had already handed me the key to unraveling everything. As I drove, my mind raced. Dozens of hotels filled the city. But I knew my wife. She was a creature of habit. She wouldn't pick a random place. She'd go somewhere familiar, somewhere comfortable. Then I remembered, months ago, she had treated herself to a spa weekend with her friends. I hadn't thought much of it at the time. I had been working a case, barely home, but when she returned, she had been different, relaxed, happier, more affectionate than usual. Now I knew better. I pulled over and searched my phone for luxury hotels with a spa. 3 options. The Park Regency Hotel stood out. 5 stars, sleek, modern, exactly her style. The parking lot was half full, the lobby quiet. A few guests lingered near the bar, but I ignored them, striding toward the receptionist with a forced smile. "Hey," I said smoothly, sliding a $100 bill across the counter. "My brother was here last weekend, but he lost something in his room. I don't know the room number, but he was with a woman, blonde, blue dress, loud laugh. Might be under his name. Or hers." The receptionist hesitated, glancing at the computer screen. I leaned in slightly. "I just need to know if he already checked out." She hesitated again, then the money vanished. She quickly typed before nodding. "They left 3 days ago." "Got it. One more thing. Do you guys have security cameras in the hallways?" "Of course." "Perfect." I leaned in, lowering my voice. "I think my wife was here with another man. I just want to confirm before I confront her." Her expression softened, as if she understood. Maybe she'd been in my position before. She exhaled and glanced around. "We're not supposed to—" She hesitated, then sighed. "Give me 5 minutes." I waited in the lounge, pretending to scroll through my phone. 5 minutes later, she returned, pressing a small USB drive into my hand. "This is from the hallway cameras," she whispered. "The footage resets every week, so this is all I've got." I took it. "Thank you." Then I left. Proof. Back home, I plugged the USB into my laptop. The footage was grainy but clear enough. And there she was, my wife, holding hands with a man I didn't recognize, laughing, kissing, disappearing into a suite. Everything inside me went cold. I saved the footage. Then I started planning. She wanted excitement. I'd give her something unforgettable. I sat in front of my laptop, staring at the video. There was no denying it. No excuses. No way out. She was mine, and she gave herself to someone else. But I wasn't going to confront her outright. That would be too easy. Too kind. No, I wanted her to suffer. And I knew exactly how to make that happen. Step 1, the illusion. If I accused her now, she'd cry, beg, or try to twist the situation in her favor. I wasn't interested in her excuses. So I had to act normal, completely normal. The next morning, I made breakfast like I always did: bacon, eggs, coffee. I even kissed her forehead when she walked into the kitchen. She smiled, oblivious. "Morning, babe," she said, stretching. "Did you sleep okay?" I chuckled, like a rock. That wasn't a lie. I'd slept great because I had a plan. She sat down, scrolling through her phone, probably texting her friends. I watched her carefully, sipping my coffee. "How was the party last night?" she asked. I shrugged. Same old. Work talk, bad beer, Ryan being an idiot. She smirked. Figures. I wanted to grab my phone and shove the video in her face. "Look at what you did. Look at what you threw away." But I didn't. Instead, I smiled, because the longer she thought everything was fine, the harder the fall would be. Step 2, the perfect stage. I wasn't just going to expose her. I was going to ruin her. My wife wasn't just anyone. She had a reputation. An influencer, obsessed with social media, always posting about her perfect life, her perfect marriage, her perfect image. She thrived on admiration, and I was going to burn that to the ground. Her birthday was in a week. She'd planned a massive party, fancy venue, expensive catering, all her friends and family invited. The perfect setting. The more people, the better. I sent out the invitations myself. Step 3, the weapon. Proof wasn't enough. I needed impact. I compiled everything. The hotel footage, screenshots of text from her cloud backup, bank transactions, hotel charges, gifts she bought him. Then I put all together. A neatly edited video, time-stamped and irrefutable. I didn't need to add commentary. The evidence spoke for itself. Once it was ready, I scheduled an automatic email blast. Delivery time, 9 p.m., right in the middle of her party. Step 4, letting her dig her own grave. The days leading up to her birthday were almost funny. She was giddy, talking nonstop about the party, picking outfits, coordinating decorations, bragging about her amazing life. She even kissed me more than usual, maybe out of guilt. I played along, smiling, laughing. She had no idea that by this time next week, her world would be in flames, and I was going to enjoy every second of it. The party. The venue was packed. Music, laughter, celebration. She was in her element, glowing in a shimmering gold dress, sipping champagne, basking in admiration, the queen of the night. And in less than an hour, she'd be the biggest joke in the room. I mingled, smiled, shook hands. Her best friend Rachel clinked glasses with me. "God, you really went all out," she said. "She's so lucky to have you." I smiled. "Oh, she's lucky all right. Lucky she hasn't been exposed yet." 8:50 p.m. She took the stage, beaming. "I just want to thank my amazing husband," she gushed, blowing me a kiss. "I'm so blessed to have him in my life." The irony. I raised my glass. "Anything for you, babe." The crowd cheered. She basked in their attention. 8:59 p.m. My phone buzzed. Scheduled email sent. I took a sip of my drink and watched. It started slow. A few people pulling out their phones, confused murmurs. Then the first gasp. "What the hell?" someone muttered. A woman covered her mouth, eyes wide in horror. Then another, and another. Her father, her mother, her best friend, and then her. She noticed a shift, the whispers, the stares. "What's going on?" She laughed nervously. Then Rachel's voice rang out. "Tell me this is fake." She held up her phone. The video looped. Hotel room, moaning, her voice, her texts, her betrayal. Silence. Then chaos. The downfall. Her mother sobbed. Her father turned red with rage. Friends backed away, disgusted. Her perfect image shattered in seconds. And then she turned to me. "You," she choked. I tilted my head. "Me? You did this," she shrieked. "You ruined my life." I laughed, actually laughed. "No," I said, "you ruined your own life. I just made sure everyone got front row seats." She grabbed my arm. "We can fix this." I pulled away. "You don't get it, do you? It's over." And then, for the final blow, I pulled out the divorce papers. "Sign these," I said, voice calm, "or I make sure this video doesn't just stay between us. I'll send it to your sponsors, your brands, every company you work with." Her face went pale. She looked around. No one was on her side. Her best friend, betrayed. Her parents, ashamed. Me done. She had lost everything. The final blow. Security escorted her out. The party was over. And as I stepped into the cool night air, I felt something I hadn't felt in years. Freedom. And damn, it felt good.